Hi everyone, this is Jordan Duckett, and I'm going to be showing you my version of the game Lights Out. Now, at the beginning of the game, everything is randomized, so the amount of lights turned on and off are randomized. And every time you press play, a different number of lights and the order of lights turned on and off are random. And I've tested everything, and all the puzzles that are randomized are solvable, so you are able to solve them. Now, up here is the turn counter, and it shows every time you click on a box, the counter goes up. So you can see how many turns it took you to solve the puzzle. And down here is the restart button, so all the boxes are randomized again. And if you click again on the boxes, the turn counter is reset, so you can still keep track. Now, in the scripts, the game controller is the main one where most of the scripts, if not all of them, flow into. And we have a bool for 1, the game object spaces, which is an array, a random start int, the winner text, and the background image for the winner text so you can read it more clearly. Now in start I have the game start, but I didn't want to just put all the script into the start in case I needed to reference it in another script, which I do for restart and I think turn counter. And in the game start, we just have the winner text set to false and the background set to false, so you can't see those unless you've won the game. And we have the randomization for the lights. So it just goes through all the lights and randomly selects them 25 times, turning them on and off. And I ran that through the switch script. So it just randomly turns them off and then it runs it on itself. And for the switch, I just said if you click this box and if it's set to true, you set it to false and change the material. If it's set to false, set it to true, change the material. And the turn counter, I did another game start and I just said at the start set the game counter to 1. I tried setting it to 0, but then I'll just show you. I'll set it to 0. And when I play the game, it takes 2 clicks to get up to 1. So I just set it to 1. And now it will work properly. So, and then I ran the text to a string, and every time it's clicked, it just increases that by 1. And on the game restart, all I really had to do is say, when you press the restart box, which I made into a cube, I just made it into a cube because I didn't want to have to worry about working with UI buttons. I just said, you're gonna go through the game controller and look for the game restart, and you're gonna go through the current turn and go through that game restart, just to make it easier. And the winner solution, this was the probably simplest part to do, just the most tedious. You just go through all the spaces and see if that is set to false. If it is set to false, I display the winner text and the background, and you win the game. And you can either quit the game there or press the restart button and play again, all of that. So I'm now going to show you the winner text, but I'm actually pretty bad at this game, so it's probably going to take me a while. So I'm just going to cut and show you when I actually do win it. So as you can see, I was able to solve it, but it did take a while since 50 turns is a bit much. But you can see the game winner text and the background, so you can see it a little bit clearer, and that's the whole game. I hope you enjoyed.